Bernice is freaking out and demanding I show proof she contacted my therapist. She herself in the past has shown proof that she contacted somebody to report my therapist and attempt to have my therapist license stripped from her, which is even worse than contacting my therapist herself. Somebody did contact my therapist. I came into therapy one day and the manager there at the hospital had a printout of an email that they had received that was about me. It was trying to convince them to have me put into a mental facility, a hospital, for long term. At this time, I had recently gotten my Section 8, and people were very angry and insisting that if I was crazy and to live indoors, it was to be in a hospital. And they were trying to have me forcibly removed from my Section 8 and put into a mental facility. And they emailed the director of the mental health center that I go to, and they told her a lot of things that were not true, to have me locked up, hoping that they wouldn't even talk to me about it, hoping that they would take these allegations as fact and just throw me away and lock the key up, because that's what they would have done in Florida. And they found out quickly that California is not Florida. And that made them angry. And that's when Bernice contacted whoever it was she contacted to have my therapist reported for not doing her job, because she was refusing to put me in a mental hospital. She was doing her job very well, because they had a discussion with me, which resulted in them learning that a hospital stay would not help me, because whenever I'm behind a locked door, the only thing I can focus on is getting out. I have to have help outpatient, because being locked up, to me, whether it's in a mental hospital or a jail, it is a jail. It is confinement. It is a locked door. It is somebody else telling me whether or not I'm allowed to breathe fresh air. And I can't get help in an environment that way. And my therapist and my doctor understand that. And because the cyber terrorists online don't understand that, they wanted me locked up and tried very hard to have that happen. They've tried to have me evicted from my apartment. They've tried to do a lot of things that would have affected my real life in a lot of ways, just to sit back and say, all we do is watch videos. All we do is watch and email and make phone calls and maybe drive around and see her in real life once in a while. Press up against her on the bus. And what am I doing through all of this? Existing. Documenting it all. And praying that one day I'll be allowed to have my life back. My life where I was taking my medication, seeing my therapist, and working on getting better, instead of living in constant fear of what tomorrow is going to bring, what the 10,000 people who want me dead are going to do to me tomorrow, or even while I'm asleep, what I'm going to wake up to because somebody in the mob decided it was time to hurt me.